builds legal software and search to help insurance companies reduce the cost of litigation. Please welcome Judicata.
Hi, my name is Itai Garari. I am the CEO and one of the co-founders of Judicata. And I'm going to be talking a little bit about helping insurance companies to reduce their legal spend on lawsuits on the order of $10,000 or more per lawsuit. So Judicata is a currently California-focused company. We have mapped out the law of California and use it to do a lot of interesting things, which I'll jump into. So first thing is that lawsuits are fought through motions. When you have a lawsuit, as an insurance company, you might file a motion to dismiss. There might be a motion for summary judgment. You might have a plaintiff that's filing a motion for class certification, all the way up to a motion for attorney's fees. This back and forth is the way that the parties fight and establish whether this is going to be a high value or low value litigation. The issue is that motions are drafted by lawyers and with very little technology assistance. The focus or the way that the work is done is very heavily manually done, and it's problematic because the end work product has mistakes. The manual effort with little technological assistance shows. So at Judicata, we evaluated 500 briefs from the 20 largest law firms in California. We had nearly every single errors. These included both big and small errors, stuff as basic as 40% of the law firms in our evaluation had misspelled the name of the judge in their brief, and only one brief scored what we call an A on objective measures of quality. We were able to use this analysis to rank the law firms, identify the better and worse law firms within California, and what we found is that the lower the rank of a law firm, the more likely they were to have drafting mistakes, weaker arguments, misspelling the judge's name, and losing cases that they would be expected to win. An example of this that many of you may be familiar with is a lawsuit called Dynamics. The California Supreme Court a few months ago changed the test for whether workers are employees or independent contractors. This has had a big impact on Silicon Valley, on the gig economy. Uber and Lyft are getting subpoenaed over this. There's a lot of lawsuits flying. So we took a look at the defendant's brief filed in this case. So this was an appeal to the California Supreme Court. It was filed by 2 of the 20 law firms in our analysis, 2 of the firms that were toward the bottom of the ranking. And what we found is that their filing was in the bottom 5% of all briefs. It made errors on 5 out of 6 key metrics. There were multiple sanctionable mistakes, and ultimately it lost. So what we do with Judicata is we offer a tool called Clerk that helps to evaluate briefs, correct errors, identify strengths and weaknesses, highlight points of attack in opponent's brief, and also can be used to estimate the odds of winning. Across all of this, we end up automating a lot of manual work and also reducing a significant amount of the work that is being done by lawyers today. Across thousands of lawsuits, the savings, which could be $10,000 or more per lawsuit, really starts to add up. And it's currently being used in cases both small and large. On the smaller side, we have a health insurer breach of contract case where this has helped the lawyers. And on the larger side, we've got a Fortune 100 company that has been using Clerk to appeal a $56 million jury verdict. Thank you very much.